As Nigeria marks its 65th anniversary since independence, its quest for inclusive economic growth and achieving a $1 trillion plus economy remains a huge prospect. One platform that has the capability to unlock economic opportunities and accelerate the country's pathway to a $1 trillion GDP is the capital market. From the equities, fixed income, OTC, commodities to the entire market ecosystem, the capital market presents immense opportunities to unlock wealth for Nigerians. It is true that no developed or emerging economy had evolved without a vibrant capital market, and the recent signing of the Investment and Securities ACT 2025 marks a turning point to the role of the capital market in supporting Nigeria's economic transformation.
The ISA number 2, 2025 is the second law in Nigeria in the year 2025 to have been gazetted. A document that is over 195 pages. These are landmark achievements. But beyond all of that, a critical factor for the success of our market for the future is digitization. Digitalization is critical. Technology, technology, technology. Because that is the future. Technology for operational efficiency, technology for the future of the market, technology for liquidity's sake, technology for speed, technology for timeliness, and technology for real-time surveillance.
Looking ahead, some of the areas which the capital market is poised to reposition the economy include the prospects of listing state-owned enterprises, which ProShare described as the financialization of assets, could be a game changer as the Bureau of Public Enterprises and Ministry of Finance Incorporated work out the modalities.
And Nigeria is very rare. It is one of the largest countries in the world by population that has huge idle assets that is yet to turn to those assets to optimize them. We are overflogging the GDP, but we neglect our assets. Nigeria owns companies. Saudi has turned to his companies, his football clubs, Aramco, are the most popular among them, but there are a lot more that they have taken to the market to unlock liquidity from them. And that's keeping Saudi afloat. India has done the same. What is lifting America right now are the companies, American companies that are in the stock market that are valued at $3 trillion or more. What is Nigerian doing with its government-owned companies?
The deepening of infrastructure financing cutting across the key markets exchanges is critical to attract private capital to fund roads, bridges, rail, power, housing, amongst other projects nationwide. In addition, attracting more multinationals and large corporate firms to list on the market, developing more innovative industry-specific investment initiatives, accelerating market-led interventions to fund the green environment and unlocking wealth from the natural resources from agriculture to solid minerals is the next phase of the market.
You don't have to travel all the way to Elec or Dangote refinery because you want to trade urea or refined products. You should be able to just easily, without going to the bureaucracy, be able to do that through a commodities exchange. And I know that very soon to get to that point there. That is just one aspect of it. We have so many youngsters now that are doing beneficiation, for cashew, they do it semi-processed, they do it for cocoa butter. I know some in the companies that are doing cocoa butter in those states and all those places. Top range now, and they are fetching them dollars. We know what the oil palm industry is doing in Nigeria. You can see the prices on the equities market. It's because it is highly sought after. Now, when I was speaking earlier about planning and budgeting, on annual basis, we diarize, we issue fixed income instruments to stabilize the economy, to raise capital. Sooner or later, if we really want to activate, we should have instruments that will come from federal government for plantation regeneration, for cocoa, plantation regeneration for oil palm, plantation regeneration for cashew, whereby the same structured approach with the private sector will allow those plantations to be redeployed back again, because we have growing aging plantations and all those things, to be able to bring new ones, and we have the arable land there. So the capital markets is still going to play a very, very critical role in mobilizing capital and creating the succession arrangement and the transparency that's required from the private sector to be able to support all the efforts that the federal government is making.
This will be anchored on the effective leveraging of digital economy, tapping into the opportunities in digital assets trading courting the young population, robust and enabling regulations, market-friendly policy incentives, and cohesive market trade groups.
Nigeria cannot achieve that $1 trillion economy without a vibrant stock exchange. It is not possible, because the kind of colleagues, when I say colleagues, people who are doing the same business with us abroad, it is actually their own capital markets that are propelling them, because they are writing their own currency. And if you remember, this market was so good in 2014 or so, thereabout. I think within 2-3 months, we sold almost $900 million worth of Dangote cement shares. We only transfer shares and we collected $900 million. So that is what we need, and that's why really I'm very happy that with the kind of crop of people that I've seen today, which 70% of them I know already, who have mingled, who have tried to correct a lot of things together at the exchange. But, it takes two to tango, because, you will do your own bit. We are the entrepreneurs that we need to risk our own money to make sure that that money spreads around. So what are we trying to do to have a major revolution in the capital market? Having the major revolution is that a lot of people are actually running away. Say, I don't know, if I invest my Naira now, okay, I'll be getting dividend in Naira in the next 10 years. The Naira too would have lost value. But right now, no, we are coming to the market with a dollarized business.
The capital market can power Nigeria's economic growth to the next phase, and that is what ProShare and WebTV will continue to track in the years to come.